Freelancers can be a game changer for your business, but let's be real. Handing over your login credentials feels like tossing a stranger the keys to your house. One wrong move and suddenly you're locked out of your own account, or worse, your business is at risk. And guess what? Many platforms, including Make.com, explicitly forbid sharing credentials. So how do you collaborate securely without putting everything on the line? In this video, I'll walk you through 4 secure ways to work with freelancers without risking your account, plus a few bonus tips to keep your projects running smoothly. Let's dive in. If we haven't met yet, my name is Andy O'Neill, and I normally create videos helping entrepreneurs add time-saving automation to their business. But today, I'm here to hopefully add security and peace of mind to your business. I've been a freelancer since 2012, and I've been automating the businesses of my clients with Make.com since 2017. In that time, I've learned some good and bad ways of working with clients. I want to give you the benefit of over 12 years of my freelancing wisdom and tell you how you should be working with Make freelancers, or really any kind of technology freelancer. Just a quick caveat here. I'm going to talk about freelancers in this video, but this applies to agencies you might work with as well. From my experience, many big technology agencies are no more than a freelancer who has hired other freelancers to help them get the work done. All right, let's talk about online account security. You should never, ever, 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 ever give login credentials directly to a freelancer. Every once in a while, I actually have a client that I talk to. We have an introduction call, and the next thing I know, I have an email, and they've emailed me credentials. Please do not do that. I don't want you to do that, and your freelancer should also not want you to do that. So think about this. If you share credentials with many people and something happens, you're not sure who's responsible. So let's say you share your credentials with your admin and your operations person and a freelancer here and an agency person here. If something happens, you don't know who caused the damage. And I was contacted by a client once many years ago asking if I had messed with their account. And thankfully, they had never given me direct access to that account. So I was able to truthfully and thankfully say, no, I never had direct access. It wasn't me. And that's really what you should avoid, is sharing those credentials. So let me give you 3 secure methods for working with freelancers. First of all is a secure password sharing tool. So I use a tool called Dashlane. It's similar to LastPass and 1Password. And at least with Dashlane, you can securely share a password with another person. And there's 2 access levels. One is full access. They can see the password and the login information. The second is limited access, meaning they can't actually see the password. They can't copy and paste it anywhere. It's inaccessible to them, but they can use it to log into that system. So this is a very convenient way of doing this. You can share the required passwords with them, and then if necessary, you can revoke them when they're done, or you can revoke them if you have a security concern. But that is a great means of sharing passwords with freelancers. Now, the other option is team or role-based access. So, for example, Make.com has the ability to go in and create a user for your freelancer and give them access to your account, but it only uses their credentials. It also can limit what that freelancer can do in your account, so they can't go look at your billing information and that kind of thing. They can just build the Make scenarios on your account. So the third option, and it's not exclusive to the other 2, is doing a Zoom call walkthrough. And I highly recommend this, especially if you're connecting multiple systems, is you get on a Zoom call and the freelancer will guide you through the different systems he needs access to. So let's say you need to create a new Make account. He will tell you where to go and how to create that. You create that with your credentials. He will show you how to go in and add him as a user to that account. For one, it gives you great transparency for what's going on and what kind of things you're giving the freelancer access to. And it helps you understand what's being done, and you can reduce reliance on freelancers if you understand what's happening in your accounts. And it also prevents unintended changes or unauthorized modifications to accounts. Next, I have some bonus tips for you for working safely with freelancers. First of all, if you're new to working with freelancers and you're a little nervous about it, you're afraid somebody's going to take your money or whatever, ask for a referral from a friend who's in a similar business as you are, an entrepreneur or a small business owner. Say, hey, has anybody helped you with automation? And if so, did you have a good experience? And if yes, could you refer me to that person? You can also work with freelancers on a trusted platform like Upwork, where they have built-in security measures. In fact, payments kind of sit in an escrow until the freelancer says they're done and you say you're happy with the work. And so there's some safety things built in there to protect you. I would also say don't hesitate to ask a freelancer to sign a non-disclosure agreement or an NDA, especially if you have sensitive data or IP you want to protect. I always work from a standpoint of saying an NDA is assumed, and sometimes clients say that's fine. And what that means is I don't have any reason to share your data or tweet about your data or information or secrets online. It's just not how I work. And integrity is one of the core values of my business and my work. And so I'm just not going to share stuff with other people about your business unless you say it's okay. But I'm also happy to sign one. So, and I would also say be realistic with your non-disclosure agreement. I had a potential client one time ask me to sign a 30-year NDA, which would put me close to 90 years old. And I said, you know what, that's kind of long. Can we do 3 to 5 years? And she wouldn't budge. So I said, we're probably not going to be a good fit for each other. I have one last thing to share with you, but I want to invite you to join my email newsletter list where you can receive updates from me. You can also opt in to newsletters that curate content that are great for entrepreneurs and small business owners, like make tutorials and artificial intelligence information that's happening in that world. Lastly, if you come across a freelancer that just makes you feel uneasy, maybe they won't sign an NDA or they hassle you about signing an NDA, or they draft a contract that doesn't have the elements in it you want, I would say at that point, walk away. If they're not willing to work with you on those simple things, you're going to have troubles down the road. And there's also some great freelancers or agencies. You can find one that's a good fit for your business. If you're looking for somebody that does something other than automation, you're welcome to reach out to me and say, hey, I need somebody to help me set up my CRM, or I need a website built. Who would you recommend? And I'd be happy to recommend you to a list of freelancers that I have for that purpose. I hope this video has been valuable to you. If you have a question for me about working with freelancers or agencies, please drop your question in the comments. I'd be excited to see those, maybe see some things I missed that maybe I should cover on another video. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.